why I am an atheist. Let's start with a little bit of backstory on me here. I was born in early December 1992 in BC, Canada. Both my parents came from religious backgrounds. My mother seems to have rejected her faith at a young age because she went to excuse me for using the French word, I don't know in English, catéchisme, which it's basically like a Catholic school type thing. And she basically hated it, and it kind of pushed her away from her religion. There was my father, who has religious. I know he has the religious views due to the fact that he goes to a choir. Although I do believe that he mostly goes to this choir to see his friends from his homeland, which is basically because he comes from Wales, and a lot of the people who go there are from Wales. It's a Welsh choir here in Canada. So. My mother is French, and my father is, well, he's from Wales, so he's English. And as there was never any religion forced upon me. Religion had nothing to do with our family. I did not know about religion for a long while. The way that I knew about religion was due to friends. I grew up with my best friend is Catholic, and most of my friends have religious views. This never stopped me from being their friends. As a young child, I did believe in God, as most young children do, because it is very pressured upon people. A lot of people I knew believed in God, so my reasoning back then was, if all these people believe in God, then, it's probably more likely that he does exist. It's completely illogical, but I was a child. So, then I hit 13 years old. My body's changing, becoming a bit different. I'm starting to think differently. I started thinking about my religious views. I did not really care about God. I did not believe him. I did not believe in him. He was merely a subject of discussion that I did not care for. But I started thinking more about it around 13. That's when my views started fluctuating. And then now let's start 8th grade science class. I started learning about evolution. To me, evolution, after the class, my science teacher went, here, this is what evolution is, these are the facts, look at this, here's this and this and this that shows that this and this happened. And to me, and all my class, religious or not, it was obvious, that evolution's a fact. We knew it was a fact. But again, this did not come into my religious views until, I would say, around last year, or maybe the year before that, when I was 14. I'm 16, but I did not say when I was 14 or 15, because it was around that age, 14, 15, that I came upon a Venom Fang X versus Thunderfoot whole thing. And I watched Thunderfoot's first, why do people laugh at creationists? And it was an absolutely phenomenal series. I absolutely watched it to the end. I watched all of the creationist, the why people laugh at creationist series. I watched all his videos after, and I had not made my choice then. But I loved his series, and I love how he pointed out the facts of these things that were going on with Venom Fang X and all these other religious fundamentalists who were forcing their views and using lies and deceit. So, I did research as any smart-minded human. I believed in evolution. There was no fact about it. But I knew that other religious people could believe in evolution, like my best friend, of course, who believes in evolution and stuff like that. And even though he's religious. So, I did my research. And all along the path, I looked on YouTube at all these educational videos. And I've looked at all these different science facts and stuff, and I came to the realization that I was no longer an agnostic. I was an atheist. I did not believe in God. Although I had been pushed a bit towards this back during the start of around September 11th, when I came back from school, and I saw on an American channel the whole start of the whole shebang, with Bush against the Iraq War. And this This is what started my thing. Like, how can horrible... This was the big disaster in my time. This was the first disaster I'd heard about. And then I thought, how could a God allow such things to happen? And that was the beginning of my atheism. But I would more call it agnosticism. But then, you know, as I saw Thunderwood's videos, I became an atheist. So this is why I became an atheist. This is how it happened. I went through self-examination. I did my research. I looked it up. I just cannot see how some people can... Like, I have nothing wrong with religious people. You can have your views. It's all up to you. I don't care, but I just don't see how some people like Venom Fang X can believe that there is no such thing as evolution, that the world is 6,000 years old. Even my religious friends are completely dumbfounded, open mouth, flabbergasted by their stupidity. But anyways, that is why I am an atheist. Thank you.